Today's video is sponsored by Head & Shoulders. A big thanks to Head & Shoulders for educating me on the importance of scalp health and introducing this awesome line of new products to me. At the end of 2019, I set a lot of growth goals for myself. I hit some of my goals this year, but what I noticed was I didn't really set any goals around taking care of myself. Number 12 on my list was put health and happiness first. 12th. After everything that has happened this year, I think we all deserve to put ourselves first a little bit more, which usually starts with a solid self-care routine. So my self-care days usually get broken into two parts: physical care and mental care. Physical care consists of taking care of my physical body. So that consists of skincare, my scalp care, and even something that gets my body moving, like yoga. Mental care is where I do stuff that nourishes my soul, like journaling, reading, and meditating. It's time to take care of yourself. My scalp care is something relatively new that I've added to my routine. I realize your scalp is an extension of your skin and it needs just as much love and attention to keep your hair looking healthy and shiny. Since the start of 2020, I've experienced the driest, itchiest, and most uncomfortable scalp ever. My dad has always suffered from dandruff and he swears by the Head & Shoulders dandruff shampoo. So when I saw this new packaging and that it was supposed to purify and hydrate your hair, I was sold. I started out by using their scalp scrub. I've never used a scalp scrub before, so I was skeptical about whether it would be too abrasive for my dry, itchy skin and cause breakage in my scalp. I quickly found out that the exfoliants within this product are dissolvable, which means it provides a gentle yet effective exfoliation to your scalp. This product is especially great for heavy, dry shampoo, hairspray days, or any other days you want to give your hair and scalp a deep clean. After I give my scalp a careful exfoliation, I move on to shampooing. I love the Purify and Hydrate products because not only do they include the active ingredient pyrethioate zinc, they also have nourishing ingredients such as argan oil and coconut water to provide a luxurious experience to your hair care routine. The shampoo smells absolutely amazing and lathers like a dream in my hair. Its purpose is to help renew and replenish your scalp after the scrub to help promote healthy hair follicle growth. It's free of phosphates, phthalates, parabens, dyes, and ethanol, and it's safe for even chemically treated or colored hair. The last step of my scalp routine is their conditioner. This step helps to hydrate and protect my hair and scalp by deeply moisturizing scalp and hair from root to tip. Imagine this to be like the moisturizer step in your skincare routine. When used with the shampoo, this step helps to lock in the ingredients that help treat scalp issues and make your Head & Shoulders scalp treatment even more effective. If you're interested in learning more about the Head & Shoulders Supreme Hydrate and Purify line, definitely check out all the links that I put in the description box. After I get out of the shower, I make sure to just lightly towel dry your hair. You don't want to be too rough with your hair because it can cause breakage. I try not to use any hot tools, so no blow drying, and just let it air dry on the days that I have time. This helps to prevent any unnecessary damage to my hair. The next step to my physical care routine is my skincare routine. It took me a really long time to get into taking care of my skin. I was super lucky growing up because I didn't have to deal with any adolescent acne, but now that I'm adult, I find that I'm facing the consequences now and my skin is a lot trickier and a lot more problematic. This is probably caused by all of those years of not properly taking care of my skin and my body, so I've learned my lesson. I like to keep my skincare routine pretty simple and just use specific products that target specific issues instead of trying every product under the sun. I start with just cleansing my face with water. I typically don't use any cleansers in the morning just because I find that it is a little too harsh for my skin. I thoroughly rinse off any residual skincare from the night before and then just pat dry gently with a towel. For the actual skincare products themselves, I always start with the toner. Currently, I am just using a nice hydrating toner to calm my skin. I follow this up with an essence and a serum that typically helps to boost my skin barrier for the day as well as give it the nutrients that it needs. Then I go ahead and lock it all in with a light moisturizer. I always end my skincare routine with SPF. Whether or not you're gonna be in the sun or even if you're just gonna stay indoors all day, it's very important to protect your skin with an SPF. Once I'm finished with these two physical care acts, I like to move on to my mental care. Part of taking care of myself as a whole is remembering to give myself the mental breaks when I need them. I recently started seeing a therapist once a month just to help give me the tools that I need to deal with any anxiety, stress, or anything else that may come up. Something else that I've been doing ever since I was young to help process my thoughts is journaling. I've talked about journaling a ton in my past videos, and it's still definitely something that I continue to do week after week, sometimes even daily, to help me process my thoughts properly. Another thing that I love to do on my self-care days is reading. I set reading goals for me every single year, but it seems like every year that goes by, I have more and more reasons to be busy and not to be reading. Nowadays, I really try to block out time in my weekly schedule just to let my brain relax and get stimulated in a different way. I just started the book Getting Things Done by David Allen, which is helping me create a better system to make sure that I stay focused on the tasks that are most important. This is super important for me as I balance a busy schedule, and I love reading nonfiction books to help me grow as a person. One of my favorite ways to get my body moving that also helps take care of my mental state is practicing yoga. I love that most yoga instructors focus on teaching you how to be present and how you feel in your positions rather than how you look in the positions. Every time I finish yoga, I leave my mat with a clearer mind and a happier mood. This is still one of my favorite things to do on my self-care days, as it really resets both my body and my mind for the next work day. I try to schedule in at least one of these days every month so that I can reset my body and mind to be a more productive and efficient human being. I'm also super happy to have added my newly discovered scalp care routine to my self-care days. My dry and itchy scalp has significantly improved since using the Head & Shoulders Supreme Hydrate and Purify line, and I no longer have to deal with flakiness, skin breakage, and itchiness. I've been really excited to grow out my hair again since I cut it short in the beginning of the year, and I think this new scalp care routine is really gonna help me grow my hair to be long and beautiful once again. If you guys want to learn more about the Head & Shoulders Supreme Purify and Hydrate line, or if you guys are curious on where you can purchase it for yourself, check out all of the links in my description box. Now go and take a self-care day. You deserve it.